Hi friends, this is Vittal, and in this video tutorial we will learn how to create web API REST service step by step. Myself, I am a .NET developer, Microsoft MEP, a Microsoft community contributor, and C# Corner MEP. Also, I am a blog at www.compilemode.com and C#corner.com. So, in my previous video tutorial, we have learned how to create WCF REST service step by step, which requires lots of configuration, lots of time, and lots of code. But in HTML Web API REST services, it does not require any configuration or any time to create the REST services. So, let's learn step by step what it means. I have set some agenda. Basically, I have not covered any theoretical part in my videos, but still, to differentiate between Web API REST service and WCF REST service, I am just trying to overview these points. And later video, we will learn also what is the difference between Web API REST service and WCF REST service. So, so our today agenda is what is Web API REST service, how to create Web API REST service using Visual Studio 2015, adding Web API controller, and we will test Web API service output on browser as well as some REST clients. So that's the agenda today. So let's start some theoretical part. What is Web API REST? Web API is the Microsoft open source technology to develop stateless REST service over the HTTP protocol. Let's read carefully this line. It is the Microsoft open source technology to develop stateless REST service over HTTP protocol. Web API by default designed to create service, hence we don't require any configuration like as WCF REST service. We will learn more about WCF REST versus Web API REST service in next tutorial, but these are two lines are very important. Web API by default used to create REST services, which we don't require any configuration as like WCF REST services. Okay, this REST means nothing but the stateless communication over the HTTP protocol. So let's see what is Web API in more details. It is Web API stands for API stands for, as you know, it is application programming interface. What it means? Application programming interface. The API example, that is Google API, Yahoo API, some Microsoft Cognitive Services. These API we have already known. Like we use Google API for graphs, Facebook APIs, and something. So similar to this is a API like application programming interface. Now REST stands for representational state transfer. It is the representational state transfer. What it means we will cover in a next video in our theoretical part. Now, how the communication happen in Web API REST service? It's a client, means suppose client means it is a machine. Now it sends the HTTP request to the Web API REST service, and it will it those communication happen between Web API REST service and client using the HTTP protocol. This I am trying to put. So instead of covering this theoretical part, let us start our some practical part. So I will open my Visual Studio now. Let us start Video Studio is here. Now how to create Web API REST service step by step. Go here, open no new project. So it will take some time to load the templates. Now this comes, select .NET framework. There are lots of framework today's now. Now give the name of Web API REST service like my first Web API REST or Web API service. Okay, click on OK. Now select empty template and check on VVPA. So we can create VVPA service from scratch without any default code. So click on OK. It will create our VVPA REST service solution template. So it's taking some time. Will take a few seconds. So let's wait. Let's work for a few seconds while creating the VVPA REST service. So it's added in solution. There is a maybe you seen the similar folder structure like as MVC folder structure, but there are lots of difference between the two folder structures as well as uh, the use of both the MVC as well as WebAPI. This is similar to this controllers means we can put as a WebAPI controller here, and in MVC we add a just a controller. So model class nothing but the simple plain classes we can put here or anything. It is app start folder to configure our URLs. That's webAPI config something. This is a web.config to configure our web ARS service applications. Put some common configurations. Now it is almost similar to MVC, that is model view controller. It's similar pattern, but webAPI REST service does not return any views or something. It will return only the data. So so we have went through the some overview of the folder structure. Let us learn how to create webAPI REST service. Now we have already created this solution. How to create? Just go back to my videos. Now let's add controller. Add new controller. So there are lots of controller you have seen. That is I have added is Ignite. You ignore that. MEC controller empty. This is for a MEC application. We have created VVPay application. So we need to create the VVPay 2 controller. So click on add, give the name home. Just a remind that similar to MEC application, our controller VVPay controller suffix will be the controller with the prefix controller name, that is home controller. So click on add. It will create one empty controller. Let's wait. It's creating a controller. Yeah, it's created controller, and you've seen that this home controller class is inherited from the webpack controller class, but in MSC this is inherited from the controller class. So let's our class is added. Now add one model class like class. It's a simple class. Model means nothing but the simple classes that we are creating since long time. Okay, there are some extra facilities coming in model, that is validation and all. So give the name as EMP model. EMP means employee model. Click on add. Okay, it's added employee model class. So so let's create some properties so we can work with the data, that is public, or suppose I will create English shortcut. Okay, this is one. This is for employee ID, this is for name, and this is for city. So let's rename this one. I will rename is both at a time. Okay, so okay, this should be the name, and this should be for the city, and this is for the EMP ID. Now I want to change this database data type, sorry. So alt shift, and this will be the string. These are shortcuts you will always need to use for productivity purpose. Now our model class is ready. Now go here in controller class. Now instead of going database to bind the records because of limited times, so we will create here one generic list of employee model class. Before that, add the namespace, that is my first, what will add using my first applications or models. Why you are added here? Because we are going to use model class which is created inside the model class. Okay, sorry, inside the model folder. So let's create one list, that is list of which one? Our class is employee model equals to emp detail is equals to new list. So let's add some record here. Okay, so new emp model, let's add two or three here, like 1, 2, 3. So first is emp id, we will give emp id 1, emp name, or we can say that name will be, I will put my name, that is Vithal J, and let's city will be the Mumbai. Now yeah, Mumbai. So I will add another one record, so we have limited time, like emp id 2, name should be, I will put my brother name now, like suppose SU Sudhir Vaj. Okay, the city should be is Latur. Okay, city is Latur. So we have created one simple list instead of going to the database. So consider these records are coming from database. So go here, create one simple web API method, like public enumerable, means there is a list type. Public, we will create like this, public enumerable, or we can say that, wait, we have something missing or something going to wrong. Okay, so we'll create here list, it will come automatically. Public I enumerable, variable, we will capture it. So insert, will take here system dot collection I enumerable, get employee. Okay, just wait. Public enumerable, list of employee model, and then after that get emp details. Now, and we will simply return this list, like return, that's it. And for your convenience purpose, I will add this is a http get, but by default when you not decorate any this http methods, then by default those methods are the get. Now that's it, our web API REST service is ready. It will return, depend on the client requirement, it will return JSON as well as XML or anything using the content negotiation, uh, we can say that it's feature. So how long configuration we was done in WCF REST service. As you watch my last video, how much configuration we had done. But now in this simple web REST service, we don't have created any single line of configuration in web.config file or anywhere, or we are not decorated any method using the data type dot something like we have created in WCF REST service. We have defined the REST template and all on anything. So that's it. Our WebAPI service is ready. So let's run this WebAPI service in my browser. Like suppose I'm running this WebAPI service. So service running now. Let's wait for some time. It will take some time to build and gather some dependencies which is required for a WebAPI service. So it started building. So wait for a few seconds. Not much require time. So now it's built, it's running. Now maybe it will show in my browser. So waiting for it. Let's wait. Let's see whether the browser is open. Tab. So browser is not yet open. So let's wait. Let's wait for running. Yeah, it's open. Let's just running. It will throw an error. Why we will see, because it will not be find the method which we have written inside the WebPay method. So let's wait for a few seconds. That is run or forget it. Let's go. We have a URL, or just wait it taking some time. Somewhere is, let's wait. Let's wait. We will check using embed if anything wrong. Okay, nothing is wrong, so it is taking some time. Wait. We have configured everything is properly. Now let's see. Not again. Wait. We'll stop again and we'll build manually. Okay, we'll build this solution manually, or wait, it's hanging. This is a disorder type VS 2015, very heavy. Oh, our solution was run. Don't worry, run again. Okay, so let's see. It's a bad request, means our service is not running properly or hitting. Let's see API. Now it is a not found. Why not found? Because as you've seen that in MVC application we simply put controller name and that action result method name or something, that is JSON result or something. But in WebAPI, when you want to call the WebAPI method which is written in the WebAPI REST service, the first prefix in URL will be the WebAPI. API means application program interface. Then by default the WebAPI REST service methods are configured by called by using the just a home, means controller method, means it will automatically detect the what is get, what is post or something. So just click just we will test here on REST clients, that is, so it's put here. This is a get a request. By default it will map to the our this method, which one, get employee details. So let's hit out this get. So it will give us output. That is, this is the C. It's a body contents. So can I zoom this if you are not able to view or nothing like? See, this EMP ID is 1, name is Uttal Vardhe, and city is Mumbai. This is 1. Let's see. This is a JSON output. How much configuration we require? 0 configuration. No configuration we had done. Now, suppose by default these methods are detected in controller, uh, and uh, and this is a simple WebPay methods. So what if there are multiple get methods in a single WebPay controller? Then it's very difficult to find just this URL like WebPay and home. So let's see, we will configure this our WebPay, how it will be called. How it will be called? This is a by default. This is a controller, and now now let's say I will generate one error so you can understand why I am going to change that. Suppose this is a get method, and another is get method, and suppose I will give name is emp dat, get emp dat, and I will put breakpoint on both those two methods. Now run again. Let's wait. Run again. Let's wait for the few times. Now it's running. Now call using similar URL. This is a get request, and there are two get webpair methods, that is get mp details, get mp details. Now we are calling webpair REST service with API and controller name. So let's hit where it will be detect. No, it's saying multiple action are found that match the request get on type my request service. Means it's saying that multiple actions are found that match the same request URL. So how can you change that in scenario? In this scenario, like if you have multiple get methods, so we need to just change like we are doing in WebPay controller. So MSC controller. So what we need to change? We need to change just controller slash, it is like action, 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 and so this one is ID. So this will be our configuration. Now let's run this service again. Now we need to provide which method to be called in the URL. Let's run. Now just copy this method. Now it's running. Okay, right. So copy this method and go here in our REST client. Now we need to call like WebPay home means is controller, and get details means is over the WebPay REST methods. So click on hit. Now it's pointing to the correct method what we have called, that is get emp details, and click on F5. It shown the same output. Now let's I will point on this method get emp details, get emp details. So we have pointed same get emp dt. We'll point on this now, get emp dt, and click on hit. Now it's pointing to the this method. Means we have also configured how to create multiple get post methods in a single WebPay controller class. Let's see, if I want to access the particular records using the ID. So how you can get those records by id. Let's get empdat by id, and we will take id like int id. Now we will configure here, like suppose we will create one simple link query where uh, emp is equals emp list is equals to from we are from where we are fetching the record, like suppose we'll create from a in emp detail emp detail where a dot emp id dot emp id equals to where equals which one, that is id dot dot id, you can say that. Now here select new, which record you want to set, that whatever record you want, that is a dot emp id a dot emp emp name dot comma a dot ct, and let's say we'll write here dot dot first or default. Okay, first or default means suppose the id is not any record not found, it will return the first means any records, or we can say that. Now let's see, we will capture records by id. Break here, put here breakpoint here, and now let's run our application. Sorry, we need some change, like stop again, need to stop. Okay, so go here, you need to some change, like so we need to return this one emp list. Okay, so it will be dot, sorry, this will require some dot to list. Okay, now this will return what saying anonymous method. So dot to list, or it is not taking, cannot be investigated out of system dot collection dot anonymous to string. Okay, okay, that's it. We will actually capture or set in this employee list of, that is list of employee details emp model obj list is equals to new employee list. Now we will assign this obj list objects to the equals to emp list emp list, or we can say that if it is not returning, we will try to assign this one, so we can return properly. Okay, okay, it's not returning, forget it. emp list, where emp list. Now simply we return that record. Return obj list. So let's see. Let's run application now. Now click on this. Let's wait. It's running. Now our URL is already there. Just copy this one. Now go here and put this one, and emp id is 1. So let's hit on this one. Now it's come. What emp id enter? This is a 1. Now it will go here. Now it will go will the find is a count 1, that is emp name, employee id and something. So this is our simple VPA REST service, and this will return the records. So how simple this is. Like in previous WCF REST services, when you want to create any REST service, it's required lots of time, lots of configuration, as I have already stated, and you have already seen my in WCF REST service video. So this is about the creating the WebPay REST service step by step. Hope you have learned how to create WebPay REST service in Visual Studio 2015. And if you require any more details, catch up my website www.compilemode.com. This is my contact details if you want to contact me on Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn and anything. The next video is my introduction to HTML WebPay, in which we will learn all the theoretical concept of the WebPay REST service. So friends, if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel as well as my compile mode websites. If you want to visit, simple click on this one, and this is my this is my this is my website. You will learn everything here: WebPay, Signaler, SQL, ASPOS, speaking. You can see here my public speaking and everything. Just go here this section and subscribe for my compilemode.com blog to support your kindness. So that's it from my side. Thanks for watching my video. Let's see in next video. Thanks.